so, Manchester United to kick off. They're on an extremely good run at the moment. 7 straight wins if they can beat Coventry today. On the Sky Blues' recent performances, there's nothing to suggest that the apple cart is going to be upset. As always, whenever Manchester United are on their travels, the home side has an all-ticket affair and a massive crowd inside Highfield Road today, as the footballing circus, if you like, comes to town. Eric Cantona, centre stage, taking that free kick a little bit too quickly for the liking of referee Stephen Lodge. And as always, it's the Manchester United fans from Manchester and of course from the Midlands as well, who are out singing the locals. As Ince plays a ball through, run for Darren Ferguson, making his first league start of the season, but Steve Ogrisovic off his line very quickly. Quinn giving chase and demanding the midfield push on. Quinn, who started the season in fine goal-scoring fashion. That's Wegley. Now Rennie. Quicker to the ball though was Gary Pallister. United just pinning Coventry back. That started out as a promising move, but goes back to the goalkeeper. And Quinn in the thick of the action early on. Not a referee's favourite. And not winning any favours there from Mr. Lodge. Tentative start from United here. Steve Russ brings the ball forward. Ferguson. Ryan Giggs starting the game on the right, a little partnership with Paul Parker, but not a particularly good cross from Parker. And neither goalkeeper tested as yet. Peter Undlove, he could be a danger to United this afternoon, a highly rated player who burst onto the scene last season, of course. Zimbabwean international teammate of Liverpool's Bruce Grobbelaar. Then taken by Morgan, and he gets it back. Oh, showing Ryan Giggs a trick or two. It's a dangerous thing. He comes away with the ball again. This is Morgan, one of the younger players on the Coventry staff. The 0-0 draw against Ipswich in the last game has stopped quite a good scoring sequence for United. 3 goals against Wimbledon, 3 against Manchester City, 5 not so long ago against Leicester in the Coca-Cola Cup. A big game in midweek against Everton coming up as well in the Old League Cup. Gary Pallister brings the ball forward. First chance of a run for Lee Sharp, and he immediately has 2 defenders closing him down. It came off the foot of Peter Atherton, the former Wigan fullback. And the first corner of the game to Manchester United. Sharp will just delay things as Pallister and Bruce get up there, but not a particularly well taken corner. Now this is Irwin. Sharp again. Oh, great skills from the England winger. Not a bad cross at all either. Cantona goes flying in. Morgan clears. Little flick from Ferguson, and the first shot of the game from Lee Sharp, who's single-handedly started that move and more than made up for a bad corner. This wasn't a bad shot at all on the volley. Didn't have much time to set himself. And hit it in Cantona fashion, but Ogrisovic was equal to it. Now United seem to be quickening up the pace. Parker. Morgan's been at the heart of everything for Coventry. Beaten on this occasion by Ferguson, though. Support coming from midfield. Ince. To Irwin. Lee Sharp wants it again. He's really buzzing in this game. Eric Cantona. What can he orchestrate here? Ferguson. Back to Cantona. Looking for somebody to give him a bright run, but that ball's cut out by Wegley. Rides the tackle well. Paul Ince, who's involved in that attack, has tracked 90 yards to stop Wegley. Good defending. Now Morgan. Thinks about the shot. Little chip over the top. And Paulin's there again. Julian Darby couldn't get the shot in, but great defending from Paulins. Must be huffing and puffing now after chasing back to thwart that attack. United have 10 red shirts back now. Parker clears the ball, only as far as Morgan, who's a little off balance. And still, Coventry can't trouble Peter Schmeichel. Cantona causes a few problems in the X. A little bit more at home on the ground. Giggs to Sharp. Hughes coming in at the far post, but the height of the Coventry keeper, Ogrisovic, proved more decisive there. And sets Undlov on the attack. Loves to carry the ball. Skillful player. Passes on to Wegley, another ball player. Quinn. Well, not the ideal pass, but Coventry keep the momentum flowing. Julian Darby. I don't think Peter Schmeichel's touched the ball with his hands yet. Quinn to Wegley again, taking on Paul Parker. Two former Queen's Park Rangers players. Wegley beats him. Great save by Schmeichel. Thwarting Quinn. And a few angry exchanges in the United defence there. You can't take it away from Roy Wegley. Beautiful skills. Not too many people send Paul Parker like that. Did well to keep the ball in play. And a good block by the great Dane Schmeichel. Hughes makes that look so easy. Time and space, but very difficult ball to control. Sets Irwin away. Sharp. Paulins misread that pass. Scurries back to retrieve it. Now Dennis Irwin, I'm sure he's thinking about having a shot from this kind of angle. Puts in the cross, and easy for the goalkeeper to deal with, but Cantona and Hughes are waiting. Should there have been a mistake in there? Hasn't been one of the best United performances as yet, but plenty of promise, plenty of fine approach play. Pallister. Hughes to Ince. Good run from midfield by Ferguson. Looked a little bit like Brian Robson, the way he broke from the pack then. It's controlled by Pallister now, that's a rarity. Quinn to Wegley, seems to be everywhere, playing a Cantona-like role for Coventry. Good cross, or was it a shot? Schmeichel had it covered all of the way. And the first time he's had to use his hands in this game. He's certainly using his mouth as well. Not too happy with his defence. Rennie lets that one go. Should be the goalkeeper's ball. United have Coventry to play on the last day of the season, and they're hoping the championship will be sewn up long before then. This, of course, is classed as one of the run-of-the-mill games in the Premiership season. But these are the games you have to win. Can't even afford a draw at places like Coventry. A difficult team to beat, though. Maybe Hughes can provide some inspiration. Good control, and the shot always going away. That's the danger of the Welshman. Look at this control and turn. It's textbook stuff, ideal for any kid watching. One touch to control, one touch to steady himself, and the shot, well, just curving the wrong way. Wegley, oh, cheeky back heel. Bruce quickly onto it. I don't know how much Cantona meant that back heel, but it's United onto an attack. Pass over hit, but again it was Ferguson breaking out of midfield. The travelling United fans in good voice. Morgan, solidly built player. Teeing it up for Quinn up there, who'll keep battling all day. Now he's onto it. But Gary Pallister, oh, he slipped! Great save by Schmeichel. Well, his body had gone to his left, the ball had gone to his right, and he put out his size 10s to produce a quite astonishing save from Mickey Quinn. Gary Pallister was beaten for pace, that's a rarity. Quinn bustling him off the ball and almost catching Schmeichel out, but that's why they call the man world class. Ryan Giggs hasn't seen much of the ball on the right-hand side. Cuts inside. Oof, and tests the goalkeeper. I'm not sure if Ogrisovic had that one covered, had it crept inside the post. Ince goes flying in, loads those little tussles in midfield, never shirks out of a challenge. Chances then for both teams. Schmeichel has been, the goalkeeper's been called upon to produce acrobats, but Ogrisovic's had a few flying dives and seeing the ball go shortly wide of the post a couple of times. Now Nicky Quinn, one of the game's great characters, plays it wide. Wegley has been on the right wing, now he's on the left wing. Steve Bruce doesn't fall for any of his little tricks and goes in with a sure-footed 2-foot challenge. Coventry take it quickly. Undler flicks it over the top. Pallister, Quinn. Oh, and the shot coming in, and Schmeichel berating his defenders there. It was Quinn and Flynn who were involved in that. Quinn heading it down, and Flynn with a flying volley. So can United produce a goal in the second half? They need to test the goalkeeper. Cantona up there. Now Irwin, can he let one fly? He does, and Ogrisovic makes his first save of the game. He saw it very, very late. Cantona providing the problems in the air. Not a good clearance, and it fell perfectly onto the preferred right foot of Dennis Irwin. And it took a nasty bounce just in front of the Coventry keeper, who did extremely well to keep it out. Rennie. Hasn't got anybody up. Everybody, the Coventry, is back in defence. Schmeichel. Careful left foot, and not a particularly good clearance from him though. And I think they were trying to catch Schmeichel off his line then, but no chance of that. He'd got back pretty quickly. And he's just slowing play down, taking the sting out of the situation. The draw here wouldn't be a disaster for United. I'm sure Alex Ferguson would treat it that way after such a good run. Ferguson to Ince. Good touch from Cantona to Ferguson again. He's going alone. And did the goalkeeper get a touch to that? He didn't, but Ferguson, with one of those surging runs, he's possibly winning himself a place in the first team. It's been a good performance from the manager's son. Parker. Well, there's only one way, and that's back. Quinn won't stop chasing. It'll be a collision if Schmeichel and Quinn went into each other. Combined weight of something like 28 stone would be colliding. And Coventry, they've had a quiet start to the second half. Sean Flynn, who had that flying volley in the first half. Back it goes. Rennie. Wegley. Nice football from Coventry, but they're not really taking it any further than the halfway line. Ball comes in. Undler, oh, curling in. Schmeichel got a fingertip to it, passing it onto the post. Well, that's the danger of Peter Undler, who's rated in the £2 million bracket, and interesting a number of the top clubs. And the corner kick is to be taken quickly. Wegley to take it. Schmeichel stays on his line. Pallister controls the area. Shot from Julian Darby, the former Bolton player. Slip in there. This could be dangerous. Flynn was going nowhere. Now Wegley puts in a cross, and not a particularly good cross, but again a let-off for United. They can't afford to slip up. This was the move, and look at that for cheek. I'm not that sure that Schmeichel did get a hand to it. Hit the outside of the post. Hughes. So aware of what's going on around him. Lesser strikers would have flicked that on, but he finds Ince with the pass. Now Ince trying to find another red shirt with the pass. He does. In the shape of Irwin. To Giggs, now playing on the left wing. Takes on two defenders. Not a required cross, but well, it doesn't even get a corner kick. Comes off the corner flag. Giggs back again to Irwin. Floats one in. Ogrisovic stays on his line, and Cantona punishes him. It only takes one chance, and Eric Cantona floats in from nowhere. But credit must go to Dennis Irwin, who provided the cross. It all came with a little bit of good fortune as Ryan Giggs kept the ball in via the corner flag. Look at this though, for a cross from Dennis Irwin. Looked up, saw Cantona coming through a ruck of defenders. They couldn't keep a hold of the Frenchman. And he puts United ahead with an hour gone. Famous foreigner in British football is being celebrated on the terraces by the United fans, but Mickey Quinn, a Scouser, almost put one over the team he used to hate, or I don't know, hate's probably too strong a word, but dislike as a boy. Former Evertonian, going too far over with that header. Giggs. Cantona. Ferguson does well, and United will want to retain possession for as long as possible. Giggs couldn't reach that. Away it goes from Atherton. Coventry seem to have lost a little bit of their shape and a great deal of their confidence since Cantona scored that goal. Long ball looking for Undlow, the one player with any real pace on the Coventry team. Takes on Parker again, looks for the shot. Oh, how did Quinn miss that? Well, for once his reflexes weren't working. Had he diverted it towards the goal, Peter Schmeichel had already committed himself to the near post. As Schmeichel gleefully hangs onto that ball as Quinn contemplates what could have been. And a real let-off for United. Can they punish Coventry even further with a second goal? Ryan Giggs. Again the goalkeeper comes and then stays, and almost a carbon copy of the United goal. This time Mark Hughes getting on the end of an excellent left-wing cross from Ryan Giggs. They say it's not his strength crossing the ball. That couldn't have been more perfect for Mark Hughes, only a yard away from a second. Pallister. Time running out for Coventry City. Darren Ferguson, what a good game he's had. To Irwin. Ferguson again. Giggs plays it to Ferguson, doesn't get the cross in, but wins the throw-in despite the protests from the Coventry defenders that it should have gone their way. Throw-in taken quickly. Gary Pallister's joining the attack, and oh, not a bad shot from the United central defender. Got off the mark last week against Wimbledon. He's trying to get on the score sheet on a regular basis. Joins the attack for this one, but Ince off balance with that volley. There's the Pallister chance again. Or maybe he's trying to start a scoring spree. Cantona and Ince could have done better with shots like that. Now can Coventry grab a late equaliser? United with virtually everybody back. Little flick on, chance for Marston! Oh dear me, how did he miss that? Schmeichel was beaten, and a saving tackle coming in from Ryan Giggs. The danger's still not overturned. Shot safe from Schmeichel, but the offside flag was already up. This was the chance seconds before. Marston, the substitute, sneaked in, and I think that was a touch from Schmeichel which saved the day. Oh, Cantona is the cry from the fans, and Eric Cantona turns out to be the only man to score a goal in this game. 7 straight league wins for Manchester United. 14 points clear. They are at the top of the FA Carling Premiership. It finishes Coventry 0, Manchester United 1.
It was the last minute that I think it was a boy, Darby was it, came storming through and his finger tipped it onto the bar. Yeah, I remember the very last kick of the ball. Actually, we lost possession. I think it was young Ryan that lost possession out in the wing or something, you know. Heart-raising moment, I would think.